In 1893, started out as your typical farm, the few animals, everybody just making a living to eat. My grandpa developed Silver Fox Farm, Silver Fox industry for pelts. And so through the teens and 20s and 30s, we actually raised silver fox. During the later years of that, my grandpa also developed a registered Guernsey herd. World War II happened. We were friends with the Russians temporarily after World War II. The word was Russians were going to flood the fur market. And so my grandpa pelted everything out, and it came true. The market did crash. And then we went on with the registered Guernsey herd all the way till around 1990. Pretty successful Guernsey herd, always in milk production, second in the state behind Michigan State. We could never beat the research herd. But it was around 1990 we sold that and moved into, started with fresh market vegetables, and then transitioned into processed vegetables.
A lot of our commodities go to Arbor Farms in Walkerville, and also New Era Canning, which is the old Burnett Foods. I kind of say the crops that we grow can be identified as A through Z. We start out with asparagus and we grow zucchini also. And with that, there's carrots, string beans, butternut squash, and a winter squash that's used for pumpkin pie filling. And the string beans, butternut, and pumpkin pie filling we also do organically also.
So Mark Mayer, field man for Arbor, he's been field man looking at our crops for probably over 40 years.
I started working with Springdale Farms about 1983 when I got transferred here from Wisconsin. During that first year, I was impressed with their growing, how they performed, good yields, good quality, and it kind of earmarked them to increase acres. And over the years, I kept increasing acres with them. They did a magnificent job, always concentrating on good quality and getting maximized yields.
So I feel it's important that our farm has a connection with our legislators. They need to hear what's going on the farm, and what better way than to hear it from us. I feel have to continue to work down that path with our legislators so we make sure we give that same opportunity to the next generation to do what Ron and I are doing.
With my opportunity to serve in the state legislature and serve on the Ag Committee, I've actually used Bill and his brother Ron and the two boys, Levi and Luke, for a lot of things that come up legislatively in Lansing, and really understand what this does to affect the overall putting food on people's tables, making sure that our farmers are strong, openly trying to do the best job that they can and really improve the business.
Lee, who shadowed Mark the last few years and then took over his job as field man, he knows big shoes to fill and a lot to learn. We see him growing and learning over the years too.
Springdale's one of my bigger growers. They're one of my good growers. They handle a lot of their stuff very well. They do a great job at everything they do. And they've just been growing with us progressively since I've started there.
I've had farming kind of in my blood since I was born. It seems like that was my favorite thing growing up. I loved tractors. I loved seeing all of the farm equipment drive by. It's just kind of been my passion growing up.
I actually spent some time pursuing something away from the farm, and the whole time I was gone, all I wanted to do was farm. So it was pretty clear that that was what I wanted to do, and I was fortunate enough to be able to come back and do it with family. It's a pride thing. You can see the reward at the end of the year, what you did. There's also that reward of we're feeding people. And we feel that we have the best quality, the safest food in the world. There's a lot of pride in that. That's why I don't call it work. It's easy to get up and do what we do every day because I have a passion for it.